Some of you may be wondering how my colleague came by this bandage upon his head.
It's very simple. A nurse put it on.
What my colleague is trying to say, if he had but the words, is that this afternoon he sustained an accident to his head. Vince, run that tape if you'd be so careful to do exactly as you're told.
I hereby declare this second episode of A Bit of Fry and Laurie open.
Hugh, me old Chinese meal. I must ask you this. Have you sustained any loss of memory as a result of that accident? And I think it only fair to warn you that if you say, "What accident?" I shall squirt lemon juice into you.
None whatever, which is a blessing.
Oh, well, that is good news.
I have lost my memory, though.
No.
Hello and welcome to Don't Be Dirty. A show that shows you don't have to be dirty. With us is Tony, three-time semi-finalist, and John, keen to be clean, who came through unexpectedly when last week's finalist, Mr. Nottingham, died in a canoe. Tony, I'd like you to start first. Would you describe for us, Tony, please, the act of fellatio? That's the act, Tony, of fellatio without, Tony, and I'm sure you must know the rules by now, without being dirty. And your time starts 5 seconds ago.
This is an act that takes place between two people, possibly of opposite sexes, but possibly not.
Careful, Tony.
Whereby one of the participants takes a part of the other participant's person into the place where they might more commonly keep bubble gum, say, and proceeds to masticate.
Oh, Tony, I thought you were a goner there.
Until the other participant arrives at a state of pleasurable relaxation. The second participant then gives the first participant 10 quid and goes home.
Unbelievable! Can no one beat this big man from Hunstanton? Well, John, it's up to you. Now, your topic is the preservation of hardwoods. And the time starts then.
Well, this is a very necessary business operation.
Tony's challenged.
He said business.
You did say business, John, you did. A little bit dirty there. Minute away, but plenty of time to go.
Operation that has to be carried out if developers are not to raise our hardwood forest.
Another challenge from our reigning champion. The nature of your challenge, Tony, please.
He said raise.
He did say raise, Tony.
Raise is an anagram of arse.
Raise is an anagram of arse, Johnny. Tissy, tissy, tiss. So sorry, I'm afraid we have to lose you. You were keen to be clean, but you came up against a man very much at the top of his form. So sorry to say goodbye.
Oh, piss.
Tony, you've been in this position before. You keep the £800 in weight. They're yours to keep, as of right. No one can take them away from you, but I'm offering you now another £600 plus an opportunity to go into our Don't Be Dirty daily double with a chance to win £10.
I'll go for the daily double.
I knew you'd say that, Tony. You're a sport. Quite a sport. But do remember that the prizes that you've won are yours to keep. They're yours. Yours alone. You clear on that?
I'm clear on that, Bradley, yes.
All right, so long as you're clear on that. They're yours. No one else's, just yours. All right. Can we have the Don't Be Dirty daily double categories on the board, please? Your categories are rimming, genital torture, and David Vine. Now, remember, this is a daily double, so 2 subjects, Tony. I'll have to hurry you as you take your time. Just take your time very quickly.
Genital torture and David Vine, please, Bradley.
Tony, you have 30 Earth seconds in which to talk about genital torture and David Vine. And those 30 seconds, Tony, start. Oh, damn, just missed that one. Coming up. No!
Nipple clamps and scrotal compressors are frequently deployed, as well as a variety of serrated needles, which are inserted into parts of the body normally kept inside pants and vests. Presenting various sporting events, most notably the World Snooker Finals from the Crucible Theatre, Sheffield, David Vine combines an easy, relaxed presentational style with a clear expertise on the game. He also...
Oh, Tony, you said on the game! Oh, you're dirty, Tony, and that's a pity.
I was dirty. Shite-ass Dan.
Only 4 seconds to go and you were dirty. Tony, I'm so sorry. It means you lose all the prizes you won last week and the prizes you won tonight. They're gone. They're not yours. They're lost. As of right, they're not yours anymore. I'm afraid you have to repay to us your travel expenses, and and you leave us empty-headed. But, Tony, you knew the risks.
I did, Bradley, yes, I knew the risks. Yes.
But tell me this thing, Tony. Have you had a good time on Don't Be Dirty? Have you enjoyed yourself? Has it been a pleasure?
It's been a big one, Bradley. It's been a really, really big one. I've pleasured myself hugely.
No, well, that's good to hear. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we say goodbye. But do remember this. Don't be dirty.
She's got eyes like diamonds, hair like twisted gold. When she looks up to me, I feel my blood run cold. No, I don't care if people laugh. I'm in love with Steffi Graf. I watched her all last summer. I watched her every day. She knew that I was with her. She didn't have to say. She can't run, but she can't hide. She knows I feel deep down inside that Steffi is an angel, but she folds her wings and walks like you and me. She's extremely good at tennis on any kind of surface there might be, clay or grass. She'll flay your ass. When she hits that topspin second serve, I think I know the meaning now of love. Eastbourne never was a favorite. The outside courts were down. She had a hamstring problem and recurring muscle cramp, but she dug deep and wanted just the same. My angel never lost a service game. But now a shadow in the distance, a girl with ponytail, 16 and full of hunger, the end of Steffi's trail. I can't wait for her dear feet. I fetch your knife and take my seat. 'Cause Steffi is a goddess. My love for her, it knows no bounds. I'd kill to make her happy, or just to get her through the early rounds. Kill or maim, it's just a game. And if I had another life, I'd choose to come back as one of Steffi's shoes. 'Cause Steffi is an angel, but she folds her wings and walks like you and me.
Good morning.
I beg your pardon.
I said good morning.
At last!
I'm sorry?
After all these years! Welcome, comrade, welcome. Sit down, rest your weary elbows. You'll take a glass of vodka. Mr. Dalliard, break out the false passports and the rabbit skin hats. We are going to Moscow. What news, Comrade Stalin in rude health, I trust?
Wait a minute. All I said was good morning.
Precisely. The code. It is now 27 summers since Comrade Malensky stood slightly to the left of where you are now and told me that one day a man would come into this shop and give notice of his allegiance with the phrase, "Good morning." And that on hearing those words, Mr. Dalliard and I were to detonate our relatives and fly to Dover.
Fly to Dover.
Where a man named Smith would see us safely onto a goods train delivering livestock to Minsk.
No, wait. When I said good morning, all I meant was you know, good morning.
Oh.
That's all I meant.
Ah. Oh, well, in that case, please accept my green felt apologies.
That's all right. I just came in here to buy a model.
A model?
Yes.
A model?
Yes.
A model?
Yes.
A model?
Yes, that's right. I want to buy a model.
With or without plastic struts?
Well, I don't know. I just thought maybe a model aeroplane.
Let me ask a different question in the same way. Who is this aeroplane for?
It's for my son. It's his birthday.
Your son?
Yes.
Just your son?
Yes.
And when is this birthday of his?
Wednesday.
Yes, that's what I said. When's the day?
No, Wednesday.
Are you stupid or just plain deaf?
Wednesday.
Oh, you are genuinely stupid. I do apologise. Sorry, I thought you were just being deaf. Mr. Daliard, command the earth to swallow me up. I do apologise, sir. Life must be hard enough for stupid people without tactless old bastards like that lady over there rubbing it into your face with salt widely. Mr. Daliard, I've gone peculiar now. So, in plain flavoured English, when is your son's birthday?
The day after Tuesday.
The day after... My word, doctors are so specific these days, aren't they? And are you expecting this boy to be a boy or a girl?
No, it's my son. He's 9. This is going to be his 10th birthday.
His 10th? Oh, sir, I fear you're spoiling him. I was only ever allowed 1. On my birthday, usually. Still, I dare say you know your own business best. Just don't come bleating to Mr. Daliard and me if this son of yours turns out to be one of those drug jockeys we're always reading about on television. A glass of water?
No, thank you.
A cup of water?
No.
A plate of water, then?
No, thank you. I just want a model aeroplane.
A model aeroplane of water?
No. I don't want any water. Forget the water. I just want to buy a model aeroplane. I thought perhaps the Messerschmitt 109E in the window.
The Messerschmitt 109E in the window.
That's right.
Fizzy or still? What? That doesn't count. I had my hand on my head. You must ignore anything I say when my hand is on my head. Right. So, the Messerschmitt 109E.
Yes, and I suppose some glue.
Some glue? Then your son is already a drug jockey. Mr. Daliard and I warned you on bended legs, but would you listen? Now look at him. Hey-ho.
What's this?
A Messerschmitt 109E and a fix for that degenerate junkie son of yours.
But he's already done.
Sir?
Well, the model's ready assembled.
Well, you can't expect us to do all the work ourselves, sir. The whole joy of modelling lies in carefully scraping off the paint, soaking off the transfer, taking the plane apart piece by piece, putting each piece into a small polythene bag, which is then sealed and placed inside the box. An achievement, something to be proud of. Rare words indeed in these days of supersonic hedgehog brothers and ready-sliced golf shots.
That's it. Just forget it. Forget it. I'll try somewhere else.
Mr. Daliard has a gun trained on you through the curtain, sir. At a single word from me, he will blow your head clean off with as much mercy as if you were a helpless seal pup called Arnold.
What?
I'm so sorry we couldn't help you, sir. We do try to accommodate our customers, but not being a hotel, we find it almost impossible.
Right, well, all I can say is this has not been a very good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Daliard! Mr. Daliard, you've been activated after all these years.
You're a parent. You have children. You want those children to become Premier League footballers. Well, this is the place for you. The Dave Wilson School in Ipswich, in the heart of London's East End.
Right, now, shake out, shake out.
The name of Dave Wilson will be familiar to anyone who knows it, and to those who followed the fortunes of Reading Town Reserves during the dark days of the 1970s.
Oh, yeah, they were dark. They were very, very dark days. I actually thought them was dark, but now that you mention it, they were ever so dark.
Dave played in a total of 2 games for the side before a cartilage snapped in his head.
OK, next one.
Following the accident, Dave tried his hand at many things. Astrologer, nightclub owner, interior designer, shadow home secretary. The jobs came and went, but nothing seemed to stick. Until Dave turned up one day to watch his nephew playing for the school side.
Yeah, well, I saw a chance, to get involved. Football's been good to me, and I saw a chance to put something back in the game.
Right, now, listen. OK, now, football is a very simple game. What is it?
A very simple game.
Right, now, what is the object of the game of football?
Run into the box and fall over.
Run into the box and fall over. OK, let's try that now. One at a time, Ricky, off you go. What I'm really trying to do here is to teach fundamental footballing skills at the earliest possible age. You know, I've actually started teaching my 8-month-old son, and I've got to say he's a natural. Falls over like a diamond. Now, listen, a lot of you, as you go, not getting your head back, OK? Nice and loose in the neck. As you get into the box, a lot of height, goes like this, OK? Same applies for the static fall, right? That's when you run into the box, you've forgotten to fall over, you're just standing there, OK? Nice and loose in the neck, and... OK, then, limping, 2 legs to the pitch, go.
Dance in the changing room. What is it?
Never you mind what that is. Right, you lot, come here! Makes you sick, doesn't it? Right, listen, I'm going to say this once and once only, OK? Martin has found this in the changing room, right? Now then, I don't want to see any of you mucking around with these things, OK? Any one of you sees one of these, I want you to tell me or Mr. Collins immediately, all right? You want to make it to the top, it's training. No one ever got on in football messing around with these things. Right, off you go. It makes me sad.